Hello and welcome back. I'm B-Ball Joe, and this is Sweet Transit. This is the play demo, or the play test of this game. This game, when I saw it first, I had no expectations for it. I was just like, oh, great. I just get a couple trains to play with and have to do some, switching and placing tiles and rail and other things. And that's what I thought from the pictures. I was dead wrong. Dead wrong. This is such a complete city and industry builder. They have workers here, they have cargo here, they have different trains here, they have uh, block signals here. Some people like that, some people don't. And unlocking milestones and other things. The station generation or the station building is completely modular and really, really awesome. I love it. It is so in depth, and I was just completely wrong. I'm blown away. I played for, I don't know, 45 minutes now, not even, and I just got to show you. I would like to get this really far. This isn't beta. I'm sure there's going to be something that's going to be broken for some reason or another, but man, this game, it's coming for you. It's great. First, there's a map, and don't get scared by what this looks like because everything it's not super high. I don't want to say not super high quality because I feel the game itself is very high quality, but the UI itself is not as satisfactory as you may sometimes expect from a game in the 2020s. So don't get scared by this. It's just the map. We'll just get started. I didn't want to have that much water, but this water looks fine. I'm not going to change anything else because let's see how far we can get. Only have about 4 or 5 days to get this done. As in every sandbox game, I think that's what this is. I don't know that there's a game winning condition. You pause first because that's how you play any game. It's relatively easy to navigate around. As you can see, this is nice 2D texture. I mean that's all it is. If you're really annoyed by that, then that's on you. It's not on the game, but the game itself has a couple floating resources like coal. So if we go down here, you could put a coal mine right here, right? You could. If you wanted to, you could put an iron or a clay deposit right here, and there you go. They have some other deposits. I don't know if they get generated across or at some point anywhere on the map, but that's where they are. There are no cities because here's the thing. You built the cities completely from scratch. You even build water supplies. So it's great. You have to do everything. And coal is actually super important because your trains need fuel. The fuel in this era is coal because they're steam trains. Cool. One other thing that really grabbed my attention about this game is the only mode of transport is by train. So everything is going by train. For the rivers and waterways that we have over here, you just have to place some bridges later on, but that's fine. There's also forestry and other things and food and just anything that your cities may need. So there's a lot going on here, even in the beta already. So I'm excited. Let's get started and stop just babbling on about something. Be well, Joe. Great idea. Let's do that. The first thing you have to do is build a warehouse. I'm going to turn my camera off because I think this is too much stuff going on. There you go. You're welcome. Yeah, so the first thing that we have to do is build a warehouse. You want to build a warehouse somewhere where you think a lot of stuff is going on because you need to use the warehouse to drop off materials that you need to continue building your cities to make more money. So, you need a warehouse. Warehouse has like an area of influence. Best way to describe it for me, you see that gray box? You can't build a city inside that gray box. However, the city has a bigger area of influence that if you remove the warehouse later on, and the city is close enough, you can't build the warehouse where you had it before. So just be aware that sometimes replacing buildings like this is not super easy. That happened to me the last playthrough that I had, but it's manageable. Once you know it, you know it. I don't want to put it too close to the water because I would actually like to put my city over here, so we'll just have you come right there. Just tuck you in there. Yeah, it looks great. No, there's some coal here. I don't want to place on top of the coal either because you can't build a coal mine here either. Right there, cool. We have 350 wood, we have 100 stone, we have 100 bricks, and we have 200 coal. Beautiful. So we can actually get started making something happen. That's what we're going to do here. So that's just the first thing that I built. The second thing that I want to build is a city. And for that, we need a village hall. Cool. I'm happy placing you somewhere over here. Not that fussed about it. Feels good. Leipzig! Wow, didn't know that we were in Germany on this map, but that's okay. Now I can at least say the names of the cities right. Wonderful. Cool. Great. There are a couple menus over here that may not make sense. There's the actual industries. Then there's the expansions, which is this. That changes it a little bit. Right now, the city can expand, and I can add residential housing and roads, and then water towers later, and there will be other things unlocked too. Otherwise, you don't even have that, so when you play this, maybe that's confusing. But yeah, let's go here. City, click on the city. You can rename everything if you really feel like it, but you know me, I'm very imaginative, so I like the German city, the standard German city name already. I find this to be similar to Anno, the city building piece. And I love Anno. Anno is a great game. So I generally just start with my roads, because why not? And then I figure out what my appropriate spacing is for my buildings to get the most out of this. And here's the thing, every building does require a road connection to the town hall. So keep that in mind when you build this. I'm just going to make this look a little interesting, I think. You can drag buildings, but you don't have to. Currently, we have 13 buildings. It actually tells you everything that you need to know in the menu, which is wonderful. So 13 buildings, that's good. I want to get close to 20. The tutorial makes you place 30, I believe, which seems a little excessive, but that's fine. There you go. We're at 24 and just a couple more if we can place them. And now we are out of materials. Cool. These guys should be able to start us making money. The only thing that roads cost is dirt, so I wasn't terribly worried about running out of materials here. But that should be fine. Get you all placed, get you all placed. A little bit going on over here, a little bit here, here, and then just all the way back to here. Cool. Look at that. We got stuff going on. This one was unnecessary, but that's fine. Cool. Advice, if you're ever unsure what to do next, look at the thing over here. So, we want to figure out some population. We are not running right now, so let's just start the game. I did turn up the music. Music is fine, but I never know what music claims, not claims, copyright claims. That's what I was waiting for. Okay, we have something unlocked because we now have some people in here. And look at them. They're actually running around. Lovely. They are. You look relatively happy and you're doing stuff. I love it. Houses will say, hey, we don't have everything. So in this case, say, let's pause. People are unhappy. Make sure they have access to all services and needs. In this case, they don't have water service. They also don't currently have fish or a service that provides fish. So we're going to do all of that right now. First, the water tower is pretty easy to place. All it costs is a little bit of water. Thank you, got it. All it costs is a little bit of water. And then, as you can see, this is like SimCity or some other city builders, where it actually tells you what it can reach. I like it. I like that a lot. So that one is covered now. That covers this whole side, and then this third tower will cover the rest. Beautiful. That will just get us more people, and some goods are only be made in villages or a city using production facilities, for example, a fishing dock. That's what we're going to build next, right here. Now, the fishing dock itself can have... there is a attractiveness meter of your city. So if your attractiveness meter is too low, you may have people leaving, or you may not have new people coming in. So you need to be aware of that. So yeah, just be aware. We are aware now. Wonderful. We'll place that. The attractiveness went down by a point, but that's okay. Now we place the fishing hut over here, and that is good. And the fishing hut will require a little storage guy. Thank you, advice. Will require something to store the fishies in, and the people will actually walk here. Now, both of them are complaining, hey, we're not part of the city grid. And that's fine. No, this is not a simple grid. We are in Germany. Germany does not have perfect grids in old cities, or at least in old town centers of old cities. So here we go. Historically, super accurate. It's not what we're doing this. But there you go. Now everyone here has exactly what they need, and the city is growing. Everyone rejoices, as some other video creators may say here. But that's great. That's great. Let's see what else we need. We have all of these done. We need to build a coal mine next. So there is a nice guide that takes you through everything that you have to do, and then we can get to actually building some trains, which is very, very exciting to me. I think we want to go to this one. No particular reason other than I know that it's here, and that's kind of what I was hoping for. It looks like, thank you, advice. It looks like warehouse is too close, so we can't actually build it here. I thought I was taking care of that, but I must have just looked at this one. Sure, yeah, we'll place this one right there, and things are pretty happy. Most industries or most buildings that you place are actually need other things before they can operate. For example, this one needs coal storage. Coal storage just looks like this, just a bunch of piles of coal, but that's where the coal gets stored, otherwise it doesn't work. And now it has exactly what it needs, and it's happy. But not enough workers. You know how excited I was when I saw this first time? Also scared, because I had no idea what I had to do, so that's when I stopped playing the first game and went back to the tutorial. And figured all things out, because you actually are responsible for transporting your workers to and from the workplace. Isn't that lovely? To and from. It goes both ways, and I think that is awesome. Great. So yeah, we need workers here. That makes sense. So how about we get started with some train building? Yeah, that sounds great. Small station. Why small station? Because it's the first thing we start with. I learned the hard way that if your station does not connect to the building, it doesn't count, and there's currently no way, as far as I know, to reconnect it afterwards. So make sure that you connect to the building the way that you want to connect to it. I'm just going to connect out here is fine. Like, I can't go over here. Then it just doesn't work. I have to rebuild the station. But station, build, great. Here I'm just going to try to be smartish. And name these with something that makes sense. Coal 1, for example, that's what the tutorial uses for a lot of places, makes a lot of sense in my mind. Then we can build a station. To build a station, you go completely, however you want, wherever you want. You can place these in any direction, and it's beautiful. You can also place them out here. Here's a cool thing. Actually, let's make this a double station right away, because why not? Because I want to show you something. Here, I placed another station over here, and yeah, it looks different, and you can probably influence what you're placing where, but this is fine. It's complaining, and it's saying, it doesn't say anything, but this connection means it's not connected to anything. It's part of the station, but you can't get to it. So what you have to do is build these cool bridges. Cool bridge looks like this. You can only make it 2 wide, or up to 2 wide, but you can connect as many as you want, and once you connect this, it's all good. I don't know if the money is going to change in the progression of beta to alpha or beta to release, but I'm not terribly worried about that. I'm sure we can set that to a lot more complicated if we want to down the road. But there you go. We have a station now. We're going to place track in just a little bit, because I found it's a little easier to place track when you have a functional stations already for you. So here's the second one. I'm going to do the same thing, place it close enough to the warehouse. This doesn't count, this does count. If I remove this warehouse now, it will actually be pretty much impossible for me to get that warehouse back, so don't do that. At the warehouse, see, can I get away with 1? No, sorry. Huh. I'm gonna do this. We're gonna do a drive-through setup. Are we? Yes, we are. Yeah, that's fine. That's cool. So, oh, the other thing that I haven't told you yet, and I don't have to make the stations this long, but as every wagon needs to have a corresponding station tile, otherwise it can't get loaded. So you can't have your trains be longer than your stations. It doesn't work. Won't let you do it, and that's great. Love it. I don't know, it's not talking about realistic there. I'm talking about it's just nice to have it. Coal storage, yes, your train stations, because you do need coal to run your trains, can have coal storage that you actually have to make sure that you deliver. Lots of little things that are really awesome that you need to think about in this game, and again, one of the reasons why I like it. Let's go to Leipzig. Let's go to Control X. No, I would like to delete a couple things because the road out here is not necessary, and I would like to build a train station somewhere in this range. That would be great. What do you guys need? You guys need, I don't know, not enough work. Oh, no problem. I'll get you work. Maybe I should pause it. Get you connected, get you connected, and then the station is gonna go right here at the edge. Oh yeah, I like it. Here's a station. Can be big or small. I'm gonna put it just at the edge. Actually, if I put it out here, then we get... Oh no, I'm gonna make this a little different. I'm gonna try to make the stations all just a little bit different than the ones before. There's a station, beautiful. There's the other part of the station, beautiful. You could make this a terminal station if you wanted to, obviously, but I haven't played with that much yet. Maybe I'll actually make this a terminal just for right now. I am setting everything up as a two-station approach, or two-station set. Ooh, I like something. I realized something that I want to do here. Delete all of that, delete this. What am I trying to do? I want to see if I can make this work as a platform in the middle and then just connect to the other stuff. Can you go out here? You can, and you are connected. Perfect. There's so much freedom in this game already. I like it. I like it. It just works. And then definitely a coal shack. Yep, give me a coal shack. That's perfect. So the station's not connected. Let's get to trains. Really easy to lay a track. Drag. Drag. Now we have track light, right? It's nothing complicated. It just flows. It's great. So one track there. I'm gonna do the station track first, and then I'm gonna connect those because that seems to be a little easier. And I only have two here because we are probably gonna expand pretty soon with what we have, and even with just two trains, one for passenger and one for coal, there's a train generally waiting, and I'm not a fan of that. I mean, not with two trains. If you have a lot of trains, then it makes sense. But if you only have one train, then why do you have to wait? So yeah, as you can see, it's just drag, and really just dragging. It's really easy to lay this track, and I can appreciate that. If you come out here, and then you make a nice sharp U-turn. The only thing that I haven't really figured out yet is how... There's always a weird angle that this thing makes me go at, but that's fine. I'll survive it. So that one's connected, that one's connected. You guys can just go all the way out here. Actually, can you come in the middle? It's like in the middle here? No, let's do it this way. I'm gonna put a diamond there for sure, but just bear with me. No, that's not how we're gonna do this in this case. You see how that the piece of track wants to just connect in a weird angle, and I don't want that. I don't want you to connect to that weird angle. I would like you to stay somewhere else, but the problem is most likely with something about these corners. So I can always do this. Well, there's a thing there that we can't do anything of. And then we can just remove this piece, and that's fine. It's just, hey, it's beta. It's fine. So this is done. The only thing I want now is to build a quick diamond junction here. Why? Because signals are fun. Stop all the things. What are... No. Sometimes it's a little finicky of what it actually needs to do here. Right there, diamond junction. It's not complicated. I mean, just let me do it. Great. So all that's connected. That is wonderful. Here's something that the purest of you will love. You can place free-spaced signals for the whole track that is interrupted. This is a single signal. I can place a signal on every single tile, every other tile, every 3 tiles, and so on. How many tiles do I want? I think this is a pretty appropriate length. Placed along everything up to the junction. There's our junction. Beautiful. Then from the junction, I'm going to do something. Nope, I didn't want that. X. Cool. Didn't want that. From here, do very similar distance. That's fine. And then here, we have chain signals. Work exactly like in the other game. And I'm going to use them exactly the same. Chain to enter and block to exit. Always. That's fine, that's fine, that's fine. Here, we're going to have a two-way setup. I am curious if it will let me have two of them at in the same location, because I really don't know. Yep, it does. Beautiful. Look at that. Cool. So that's working. That's beautiful. That's all great. This is an interesting white line that goes through there, but I'll allow it. So yeah, what else do we need? What else do we need? Indeed. I think all we need is this guy, a train depot. Now, when you build a train depot, you can build as big as you want. It gets more expensive after a while, but I don't know what the benefit of a longer one is yet. Maybe you can't buy certain trains in short depots, and that will be that makes perfect sense. But honestly, I just don't know. I just don't know what the thing is. So just gonna build it here. Not super long, not super short, and life should be fine. This guy can just connect right into our system. Chain to get in there, and then life should be pretty okay. Yeah, cool. So that is setting up the things. No problem. Time of the day. Ooh, dark. Light, dark, light. Aw, it turns the lights on. That's awesome. Look at that detail. I love it. I'm excited about that. I don't even know why, but that's good stuff. Just good detail. Yes, so we have everything laid out. Wonderful. The next thing that we have to do is actually set up lines, and that's what's over here. There are 28 buildings, probably saying that not enough workers. No, not enough work. Yeah, efficiency is below 100%. Yeah, makes sense. No station in range. Ooh, the station that I built does not have everyone in range. That is not ideal, because trains are the only mode of transport. I may have to adjust that to put this station maybe down here. We have money. We have money. Nope, that's not going to reach everyone. This one will reach everyone but that guy. Are you kidding me? Now you reach everyone right here. Trying to figure out if I care. I think I do care. Make this the passenger station. The other one can just be the cargo station for the time being, and we will be fine. I still want you to have coal here, because coal runs out really easy. And on the train, like when you use it, and then you're out, and that's bad. Get me a nice connection. Get me a run coming up here. And then this is something I haven't played with yet. We do have bridges, but bridges want to go straight. No. 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 Definitely. Hard no. Come on. There you go. You can do it. I believe in you. All I want you to do is make it all the way there, and then we should be fine. There is a level crossing there, but I think we can manage with that. You can only go through there. You can only go through here. You can only go through there for reasons, and this is a block junction. Yeah, we're gonna signal this up. Yep, that's fine. And you can only go in here if you can get out. You can only go in here if you can't get out. You block you off, so that is released. Remove that guy, remove this guy. This is a really short junction, so we don't want to put a signal in there. This should be a junction that's long enough for everyone to get through. I think this all looks fine. Again, this is the same, just block signal logic, nothing complicated. And that should be fine. Yeah, I think this should solve it. Cool. So now everyone is in range. Thank you. Thanks for looking at that. Got it. Advice. Cool. Cool. First route. The first route will be for passengers. Select a destination. The first destination is right here, Station 3. Could rename that to Leipzig Pax. Let's rename that to Leipzig Pax. Station 3, you are Leipzig Pax. Or passenger. I don't know if it really stands for that, but that's what we're going to use it for. And then that's Leipzig Pax. Very good. Swap workers. Yes, exactly what we want. You pretty much always have to set it for time passed. A little weird that you always have to do that, but it's fine. And then I would like you to go to coal 1, which is right here. Again, wait for time passed, and then they actually swap out the workers, the people that were there all day, and then the people that were just coming in. So you need time to actually let them do it. That should be good. This is name, yes. This is coal packs. Coal packs. Got it. Okay, let's buy a train. The first train. Add train to queue. And what you do is you build train presets, which you can get a train. You could get a coal tender, which as far as I understand just extends your range because you can have more fuel. When you run out of fuel, you just go slower, but not that slow. And then you have a wagon and a gondola. Just playing the tutorial. There are more. There are more things. I don't know if you unlock them. I don't know if there's research for this. I don't know what's going on, but you can get more, so don't worry about that. At this point, all we need is 40 passengers, so just get one on there and this should be fine. Ooh, I'm realizing something. I don't know that trains can run backwards, and we're going to figure that out at some point very soon. I like it. I haven't even thought of that, but in the whole preview, the game always had two trains back to back when it was running both ways. So we'll see what that actually does here. Kind of excited for it. Anyways, that's my train, and I say build, and this one will do the thing. The next train can be an ST, and this time with 3 coal wagons. 3 because the tutorial told me to use 3. And that looks good. You will be not coal passenger, you will be a different route. And let's click some buttons here. You will go from coal, coal, very good. You need to load for time passed, otherwise it won't load. It's kind of weird. You can go straight to the warehouse. That's station 2. You need to be called warehouse. Warehouse 1. You can have as many warehouses as you want, I think. Warehouse 1. Go there, do what you need to do. Then go to station 2. Sounds great. And then turn around. We'll see if you can actually turn around here or not. Don't know why it says 2 out of 3, but I'm okay with that. The time passed, and cool. Let's get back to this guy. Let's tell train to queue. Here's our new queue. Build that. Zoom in a little bit. Can we... Aha. First train should come out in just a second. I can't change the angle here, but ooh, excited? Is it as exciting as I think it may sound like it is? I don't know, but I'm excited to play this game more. I have no idea. So yeah, we have our first 2 trains. We already have terminal stations, which I don't actually know if they're going to work. So here's the thing. You want to find out if those trains can turn around and what else we can actually build in this game. Come back next time, because you can make this really, 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 really complicated, and it's super exciting. Thank you. There you go. There you go. There you go. We can optimize these lines later on, but that's fine. For now, thank you very much for watching. Really appreciate it. And I'm excited to play this more because it looks super fun and has a lot of potential. And it is more than pretty enough for the era that I want to play in. So thank you all for watching. See you again next time. Bye-bye.